One Piece is short. Yes, you heard that right. I believe the anime with over 1,000 episodes is nowhere near long enough. As of today, One Piece has roughly 1,120 episodes, with each being around 20 minutes long. And when combined equals to a whopping 25,000 minutes total. That is to catch up to date with the show. But to a passive follower like myself, I feel like the anime is only just now beginning. Each episode now compared to its last is filled with so much more significance and anticipation compared to the prior ones. Meaning, the first 1,000 episodes were preparation for the actual show. Technology has advanced so much. Watching the show fast is a trap. Before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know that I'm back, and I'm doing weekly videos. It's been a month, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Spoiler alert, topics discussed will contain major One Piece spoilers, containing information up to the latest episodes. You've been warned. Anime. As of today, there's over 10,000 shows to date, with some of the longest being Sazae-san, 7,500 plus, Doraemon, 1,700 plus, and Anpan-Man, with over 1,600 episodes. And among the list notoriously is One Piece, having just over 1,100 episodes to date. One Piece has been around for quite some time now, with the manga being created by Ikehara Oda in July of 1997, getting an anime adaptation in October 1999. And well, since then, One Piece has been going strong, with Oda continuing to make the mangas and Toei Animation carrying the weekly anime episodes. The story's been going on for over 25 years now, and today, in late 2024, One Piece has seen Luffy and his crew's adventures throughout many seas. He's defeated many notorious foes over the years, that from Crocodile and Haughty Jones, to Kaido and Awakened Lucci. But the show just feels like it's only now beginning. So why is that? Well, there are a few reasons for this. Final spoiler warning, hop off if you don't want to see canon events spoiled before your very eyes. The first and most obvious reason for this is because Luffy's unlocked Gear 5. His Rubber fruit has transformed him into the infamous Sun God. As it turns out, the world government was trying to get their hands on this fruit to ensure its safekeeping, as they know what it's capable of. And when Shanks stole the fruit from the world government in one of his voyages, Luffy ended up eating it in the bar, with Shanks nor Luffy knowing how OP the fruit was going to be later down the track. So when Luffy unleashed Gear 5 in his final fight against Kaido, his crew's future would change forever. Luffy's over-the-top personality and reputation for not taking things seriously couldn't actually negatively impact him anymore. As we've seen with prior fights, such as the long battle between Luffy and Katakuri, his non-caring, jokeful manner in which he handles things usually makes things go slower, and made him have to dive much deeper into himself to really unleash his true potential. But as the show continues now in 2024, that doesn't really seem to matter anymore. His fight with Awakened Lucci makes for quite good evidence, changing his body however he pleases and bending physics at his will. He seems pretty unstoppable. So, now that Luffy has all this power, his opponents are just going to get bigger and bigger. He's also secured his crew ultimate freedom. For many arcs, the Strawhat Pirates were going island to island, barely managing to defeat enemies at times. I mean, Luffy barely escaped Marineford, and this continued to around the Wano Arc, although he was still pretty insane at this point. But now that the Straw Hat Pirates are pretty much unstoppable, the pacing of arcs just feels so much nicer, and the show doesn't feel like a drag as often. Not to mention the literal insane characters and powers being revealed in the manga today. Emu, Demon Lord of the World, or whatever he is, literally being in one of the latest episodes. It feels like the show has prepared us for this moment and onwards. And although we had to literally watch over 1,100 episodes to get here, every episode is just so refreshing and filled with significance. In a way, feeling as if the show's only now just starting. And that brings me to my next point, pacing. Don't get me wrong, pacing at times in One Piece has been amazing. I mean, watching the Impel Down and Marineford arcs was an absolute pleasure. But there were arcs after the time skip that I felt like I had to push through a bit. Dressrosa. One Piece prior to around the Whole Cake Island arc just had so many tough episodes to watch, and pacing which just felt like a drag at times. That, compared to Wano onwards, feels nearly irrelevant. I haven't gotten bored nowhere near the amount I used to, linking me to a smaller point I have. which is that being up to date sucks. No, I mean, it's good, but it just doesn't feel the same. You get one episode per week, when before you had literal hundreds of episodes to watch on end. And on another note, that's why I think many of us regret watching One Piece so fast, or maybe skipping through some of the less important parts or non-canon events. But that's just me. Let me know if you guys think watching One Piece fast can be a trap too, in a way. I'm just yapping. So yeah, one episode a week, combined with the fact that the One Piece world's new era has just been kicked into full action, referring to Blackbeard's overpowered fruits, Kid getting obliterated by Shanks, rest in peace, Law and his crew nearly dying, etc., makes for a lot. A lot is happening. And that brings me to my final reason, why One Piece feels short. Technology. It's advanced so much since 1999. One Piece's animation style, sound quality, effects, all that good stuff has changed entirely throughout the years. The first couple hundred episodes of One Piece look slightly unbearable. Keep in mind the episodes are getting remastered soon, but luckily the animation style's quality got better with time. Episode 600 plus look the best. That is until Egghead Island. Episode 1090 onwards noticed a shift in animation style, and again, this is the reason the anime feels so new and short, because of these burst periods of episodes that feel entirely different to the rest, especially in relation to the anime's quality overall. Yeah, One Piece is short, or at least to me. Then again, I did watch the whole thing in like 6 months, but being up to date, I'm sure many of you can relate to the fact that the first 1,000 episodes, give or take, were kind of preparing us for what was to come. With a new sense of freedom, an insane crew, and world tension at an all-time high, there's so much more to come. And thank you to Toei Animation for the continual weekly episodes. They make my Sunday that much better, and I'm sure they do yours. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what points you guys agree or disagree with, if any. Also, we're on the way to 10,000 subs, so it would mean a lot if you considered subscribing. That's all. Peace.